Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gophers Dynasty here, starting off Season 4 with a little preseason video. My favorite, everybody's favorite, actually. I love discussing the things that we discussed last episode. Yeah, the decision for starting quarterback has been a hard one. All offseason, we're going back and forth between Steve Theus and David Kern. Kern did win out in the preseason. He will be taking over the starting reins this season. Theus seemed pretty upset over it, but I mean, I think Kern gives us a better chance to win. He's more athletic. He's overall a better player, in my opinion. Backing him up, we have the redshirted freshman Aiden Lewis, and then the old man Dylan Whitkey, who's still hanging around. I don't expect to see Whitkey or Lewis almost at all this year. Maybe if we're blowing somebody out or if Kern goes down with an injury, but for the most part, these two will just be playing the backup role. Brandon McCracken, who has one of the whitest names I've ever heard of in my life, he will be getting the red shirt with Steve Theus, and those fellows will be, I mean, they probably won't dress this season. Back into the starting lineup is Cam Cook. We are all very excited to see him in there again. Put on a little extra weight. He's big. He's fast. He should be a shot of adrenaline that our running game just didn't have last season. We still have Lamar Ingold, who was the MVP of our year last year, at least on the offensive side of the ball. The kid is electric and great. We'll be using him as much as possible. Trey Keenroy will be seeing limited snaps, but expect him to get in there a little bit more than Tyrone Bigsby and Emery Godfrey, two old guys who are just not going to see the field probably at all. I mean, if they do, something has gone horrifically wrong. Chester Fina has been given the red shirt. We'll see you next year, their son. Max McPhee is actually going to be moved out of the starting lineup here as Hugh Horan takes over as our starting fullback. Outside of special teams, McPhee didn't really even see the field at all last year. Hugh Horan gives us a little bit more of a dynamic option at the fullback position. 90 speed is nice. I mean, he's pretty light, 223, but again, a utility guy. We'll try to mix him in. Starting wideouts are basically the same as last year. Kyrie Robles, EJ McWilliams going into his senior year. He did numbers last year, but we're looking to get that kid drafted. As an 84, he won't be drafted, so we need to see massive improvements in his development. Speaking of not developing, Conrad Thorne at 83 in his junior year, not great. But again, we'll have these three guys making plays for us this year. Keyshawn Robinson wants a bigger role in the offense. We're going to try to give it to him in his senior year. David Hunt, I mean, not a whole lot to say about Hunt or Silvestro. Those will be seeing this field at some point, I guess. I mean, they're not low rated, 75 and 76, but they're just not gonna see the starting lineup. Also, Byron Dukes has been given the red shirt. He had like 10 receptions last year, so when they're red shirted, we still get a couple games we can put them in. So he'll see some of the field this year, but as a starter, I just don't want to waste him again, not getting the receptions that he deserves. That's a big kid. That's a lot of talent, and I don't want to waste it. Putting him in a lineup where he just won't be getting the ball. Shakir Groves developed nicely in the offseason, going into preseason, looking really good. Actually, we're stacked at tight end as well, as Julian Johnson and Jacob Simpson both look outstanding, right? Really good speed on both of these guys. I mean, we got tight ends for days. Nathan Roy he's just waiting to be drafted. I don't expect him to leave after his junior year, as 90 overall is not like a super high draft position, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully he comes back for his senior year. I will really like him to play left tackle for us next year. Bobby Matthews, sophomore, just excellent. A little bit of a decision here at center. These guys are all basically the same overall, but I like Jerwan Baggett to be the starter. He's got insane speed. For 324 pounds, 77 overall speed is crazy. It's just upsetting that Epps is not going to be in there. Although Epps, I mean, we'll see what happens with injuries and whatnot. Senior right guard Jerome Williams will be starting there. I imagine he'll be drafted. Might be a little bit of a lower pick, but he'll be drafted. Philip Daniels, that's a close one. He's a senior, 88 overall. I don't really expect him to be drafted. We do have some really nice talent coming up in the years to come. Offensive line is kind of our strength of the team. Adam Kasai, the best defensive lineman in Gophers history. Across from him, you've got Jackson Howard, a senior, so he'll be leaving us at the end of the year. But I mean, he's excellent as well. And then Cobbs and the true freshman Kevin Willett starting in the middle there. These guys are all like a lot of speed coming off of this defensive line. We should be just demolishing quarterbacks. I mean, I hope we are, at least. The outside linebackers are made up of Nolan Dell and Alex Elliott. Yep. I don't expect them to see a lot of field time because we'll be playing a lot of nickel, and when we go to nickel, we'll have Dwayne Fields and Anthony Coker as our two middle linebacker or sub-linebacker, whatever you want to call them. Fields, the former safety, has got insane speed and great hands, great agility. Coker struggles in pass coverage, so I mean, if there's a shot for Dell to step up, it would be taking over that sub linebacker for Anthony Coker. Daquan Bryan and Kerry Brown are the two starting cornerbacks, both short. 5'10" is just not NFL size for the boundary. But Bernie Nicholson will be stepping in as Kerry Brown goes to the slot. He was a safety, and I think in real life he's still a safety. So I like him more in the slot than on the outsides. We also have Devontae Burns, who's very good. Camarada with excellent speed. So a really solid quarterback group here. Hopefully it translates on the field. Koi Purich finally got some awards, but his development is slowed. 83 overall, not looking draftable. But I mean, we'll whatever. Strong safety, a little bit of a question mark as Jazz Weber makes the start. He's been a backup here for forever, and I mean, hopefully he can just step in and rock and roll. We do have Dexter Humphreys and DeMarco Coco for next year, but though they're both going to get the red shirt. Again, next year's looking good, even if this year doesn't turn out as well as I think it's going to turn out. Special teams looks about the same. Devin Pride, Peter Bridges, Keyshawn Robinson going to be the starting kick returner. Again, I don't see a whole lot of changes there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the team. All right. I think the team has a lot of upside and not a lot of downside. I could see us struggling at the beginning. We do have a pretty rough schedule before we get into conference play, but once we start playing the lower rated Big Ten teams, I'm not super concerned. But I mean, who knows? Anyways, let's get into this recruiting class. Let's see what we're doing here. How would I want to sort it? Yeah, sort it through ranked, and let's just start popping fellas on there. Maybe I should look at, yeah, hang on. I'm going to go look at what players I need to add. Alrighty, looking over the roster. Quarterback, can always use more quarterbacks. Wide receiver, because our guys are fine, but we could improve there. Defensive end, we got guys going to the NFL, and graduating. Defensive tackle, middle linebacker, and then all of the defensive backfield. We need to work on cornerback and both safety positions. So having said that, let me add some quarterbacks. Larry Guy, an improviser. But George is going after him. And he's a 3-star. Never mind. The top rated quarterback in the class is a 4-star 55 rank, the 55th ranked player overall. Darren Akinmoladun. Sure, whatever. I don't want you anyways, sucker. But that's interesting. I don't think I've seen like a draft class where the quarterbacks were just bad. I have like way too many quarterbacks already. That's pretty funny. Hey, 4-star power back? Sure, yeah. Come on down. Same as you, buddy. Take a look at this Cornell Wakefield here. See if he's looking to become a Golden Gopher. All right, pal. What is this? What is this name? What are we doing here, fellas? No, you're not. I mean, he's the 19th ranked prospect in the country, but I have zero interest because of his name. I like that we have interest from a bunch of blocking tight ends. That's cool. Yeah, no thanks. Take a look at Reggie Johns, though. He's about his 3rd overall. Looks interesting, I guess. Kyle Rudolph's, yeah. Brendan Jamerson is the guy who's, like, very interested in us. Let's, have a good day. Have a good day. Daniel Thrasher. I like this guy's name. 91 speed. Yeah, you get, that Eric Ball. Can you ball, brother? I like the acceleration. Let's see good speed. Let's not. Devin Dobbs. Ooh. 96 acceleration is really nice. Please don't make me waste that. Nope. Alrighty there, Devin. Have a good day, fella. Doug Boyette. What? 91 speed? You get that? Braden. Remember when I said McCracker is the whitest name ever? This kid actually might be the whitest guy ever. Braden Frothhold. Frothhold. I don't. There's an NFL player with that same name. I don't know how. I don't know what. I don't know. This kid, I don't care if he's good or not. I'm gonna offer because he's a 4-star and he's interested in us. Schumer though, 93 speed. Yeah, you get one. This is a 5-star, so we're gonna offer just because I want to bring in more 5-stars. Man, and we put a lot of wideouts on this board. Start weeding them out here. Ooh boy, yeah, Emmett's good. Emmett's very good. Dom is looking. Fine, Dom, you good as well. Bruner, I think Bruner the Burner is a good name, although it doesn't look like he's great, so we're gonna be moving on from him. 760 hours left. Joshua Ring 90 speed at 6'5" is nice. John Zappi 99 speed. You get a recruit. You get an offer, I should say. Rich Slater 93 speed. Yep. I have this this quirk. I really like speed under 95 speed. Are you kidding me? Do I even scout these guys? I mean, I guess I should do my job because it's not like we're going to. Yeah, Ruiz, you get out of here, man. I'm low on hours already. He's interested, so I'm just gonna offer on Simmons. You get one. I'm just gonna take. I gotta lock in. Okay, I gotta freaking lock in. Alright, I'm not even gonna look at Kerry Peacock. He's the #1 recruit in the country, so he gets an immediate offer. Same with this 5-star. The 5 stars I'm not even gonna look at. They get it. Storm Polk is a fun name. 81 speed at 277 is wonderful. Please become a Gopher. George Kilroy, same thing. Please become a Gopher. Alright. Peacock is a 5-star. He gets an auto scholarship. 91 strength is good. So Flanagan as well. Only got 7 scholarships left. Steve Keaton? Steve Keaton, your speed looks bad. Yeah, go. Oh, man. Yeah, go away. Go away, Steve. Get out of here. Tyrell Cadu. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I like that kid a lot. And Jamerson. 87 speed. Yeah, you get a scholarship as well. 5 left. Dean Gillette. Looking really good. Parker Page. There's a white guy name for you. 92 speed, you get one as well. Alright, only 3 scholarships left. I guess I have 390 hours left. I'll just go back and... Westfall, I'm happy to know that you're not going to be invited. 91 speed, very good. Go grab another safety. Carter Gerald. 7 speed. Not good. Alright, another safety. 69 awareness. But 90 speed. Yeah. Come in and sit on the bench there. Rashawn Murphy. And then Randy Wolf is a sick name. And you get a scholarship. 270 points. I say points a lot. 270 hours left. 75 hours left. And that's that. All right, for the recruiting board is set up. Let's see how many of these players immediately decide they don't want to be Gophers. as we are going to skim. Oh, I gotta look at the schedule too. Okay. Don't forget to remind me about the schedule, alright? Why is Thrasher not scouted? He is scouted. Okay. Let's just give each of these guys 35 points. You look good? I forgot if you looked good. You don't look great. Alright, you're gonna get 25 points, I guess. Charles is interested. 25. No. Charles is a power back, and he's interested in us, so I'm going to give him only 10 hours. Jimmy's interested. Jimmy is receiving back with 93 speed. 25 hours for you, pal. Wakefield is scouted. Oh, he looks good, and he's a 5-star. And he's not interested. Let's retool this actually. I'm going to drop the first 50 on Cornell Wakefield. Be wonderful if we brought him in. Emmett Walters, 5-star. You get quite a few points. Tecklenburg, 25. Can I just... Burning through my hours here. Coco Keys, I never got around to scouting. Same with Boris Simmons, but they're both interested in me. So Pride is not. Maybe Pride should get some extra hours. There you go. Please be interested in me. Reggie Johns, Cam Bashir. Oh, I didn't even check this guy's name. How am I supposed to say that name, man? I think yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with 10 even. That's what I'm going to do. And then once I get to the end of the... oh, look at these. All these cornerbacks are... At least both of those cornerbacks. Nope, all four seem to want to play for the Gophers. We love that. Come on in, fellas. Need all the help we can get. Any other 5-stars needing a boost? Probably put a 50 on Mr. Emmett Walters. Alrighty, let me look at the schedule here for you. Obviously, we have the bye week this week, but the first game we're going against the number 2 rated Georgia Bulldogs down in Athens. So, like, we start off with quite the warm-up game. I'll tell you that much for free. Having Washington come to town is not. I mean, I'm not. We'll see how beat up we are after September 4th. Get this for a back-to-back at Notre Dame. Then Ohio State comes to Minneapolis. That's not excited for that. USC is good, right? We're gonna have a dogfight with that. We have an evening game at Iowa. We have an evening game at Maryland for some reason. I don't really know why, but I guess maybe Maryland's looking to be good this year. LSU in week 9, and then Indiana, Illinois, Nebraska, Wisconsin. I mean, this stretch isn't anything great, but LSU, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Georgia, and I guess, you know, Washington is the 13th ranked team in the country as it stands right now. Oh boy, I'm not excited. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping we're gonna do good this year, right? Obviously, that's always the hope, but there's a shot that we don't do great. Awesome. People are already out. That helps us a lot. Man, why does it flip? It's so... it's great. I love it, and it's great. Alrighty, guys. We are done. We are donezo. Preseason episode done. Next week, next episode. Okay.